Hey everyone, welcome to Magnolias live in downtown Norfolk, Nebraska. I'm Amy and today is a live design day. We're going to be designing some beautiful green decor pieces to go along with our wood and black color theme, which is the last of our market trend report from our Dallas market. So if you want to jump on, say hi, listen in while we review some of these fun trends and design floral arrangements to go with it. You're going to enjoy it. Kate's behind the camera today.
Hello everyone, happy Monday. Hope you had a nice weekend. Everything is available at Magnolias
It sure is.
But I'm going to be dropping links if you're watching here on Facebook, so you'll be able to get a direct link to the website with that item.
So while we prepare to start designing, I do want to make you aware of a new sale that Kate started today. Do you want to tell us about your sale, Kate?
I would love to tell you about my sale. So, as you know, we are starting the kitchen casual line at Magnolias, the gourmet line.
Right.
And it's going to take a little bit of space. So, we are clearing house on some things, including this lovely Natalie Wood jewelry. There is nothing wrong with this jewelry. In fact, some of it is new. And these select pieces are buy one, get one 50% off. So it's a really good deal. Buy one, get one 50. And this goes until I decide to turn it off, I suppose. I didn't see how long. But we are looking to clear house on some beautiful Natalie Wood. Now, this is silver and gold.
Right.
So
you've got both colors here. I love these little hoops. The jewelry is lightweight. I would say most of these pieces are lightweight for earrings.
Yes, they're not super heavy. You were wearing yours at market the whole time.
I was. You might have seen. I meant to wear them today. You might have seen me wearing them. I failed to put them on my ears. I have nothing on today, but they are a really fun. I'm trying to see where mine are that I wear. Oh, these are great.
Ones.
These are really cool in gold and in silver. They have a fun medallion. So she has her own kind of proprietary medallion pattern that carries through her line. So this earring, for instance, has the same pattern as this cuff bracelet, which comes in gold and silver. So something like this, for a price example, this cuff is $55. And if you buy one cuff, you can get the other one. It's BOGO 50.
Buy one, get one half.
Okay. Yep. BOGO 50. It's basically making everything 25% off if you want to look at it that way. And then there's some fun long necklaces that you can double up or use long that I really like. And I have a pearl one with silver at home. I wonder if that's in here too.
Hello everyone. Everyone's hopping on, ready to see the inspiration, but we wanted to show you this deal before we get started in the market.
I'm a little far from the camera.
Well, they can see you just fine.
Okay.
Hello, Ruth. Hello, Brent. It's like zoomed in, that's why.
Good.
Annette,
okay.
Deborah, Pat. Hello, Joanne.
Hi, everybody.
Susan, Carol, Kathy. Karen's finally catching live, she said. Hey,
well,
Joyce,
good.
Jennifer,
Here you are. Here
Ruth
I am.
Loves her Natalie Wood. It's very high quality metals, beautiful pieces, and the silver. Everyone wants silver, so. Carol,
there's a lot of silver in here. This is the bracelet that I'm wearing here with the pearls. Comes in gold with the toggle adjustment or in silver. So you can get the pearl with silver beads between it or gold beads between it. It's like an oval shaped pearl, and the toggle bead adjustment you can do with one-handed or with teeth, actually. Is it kind of like tighten it with your teeth so you can get it on. It doesn't have to have a lobster claw.
Not recommended.
Yeah.
Girls got to do what a girl's got to do.
Oh gosh, they're so different, and that's why we chose her line. But we have to make some sacrifices for space.
We do.
So that is one thing about this line, is that it takes up a lot of space at the retail store. So this is one of my favorite pieces. It's a very tiny black enamel cross shape, medallion cross shape on a long necklace. Here would be your length. And you could pair that with either these hoops, which are gorgeous, and they both have that little bit of dainty black enamel, or you could pair them with these black hoops that are just black and gold enamel hoops, super versatile. So that is a great looking set. That's the kind of thing I would do the BOGO on, is a set of a necklace and earring combo.
100%. That is like a really great way to get a deal out of it.
So that is a beautiful piece. The black enamel is the only color in the line. There's no other enamel coloring. And then you get pearl accents which are on some of the necklaces and earrings as well, and then the bracelet will coordinate. So we have all the sets still together here for her looks, where you'll find the medallion patterns matching across multiple pieces. I especially like with the pearls, the pearl drop earrings.
Ruth has that cross necklace and similar earrings.
Yes, these are options also. They have silver and gold, and there's a little cross at the front of the oval hoop. That is fun and different.
Pretty. And the photos online are fantastic. Get an up-close personal look at the buy one, get one 50% off Natalie Wood items as we get ready for launching our kitchen casual line. Every day I get more and more excited about doing it.
She is. She's probably losing sleep over it.
I know. I've been asking Mom to do a tabletop collection for how long, Mom? How long do you think I've asked you to do?
I don't know. 10 years, maybe. Maybe 10
I have
years.
always wanted to do tabletop, and it just makes sense. So, you know, we
ready.
sell what we like.
So this pearl gold combo with the fun little pattern here that you see, I don't even know what you call that pattern. It's like a little crosshatch medallion design, has the matching earring for it. So that little pattern, I know, we're about done. So those two I love together, and these earrings are $58 and the necklace is $65. So it's good that they're similar in price, because then you're getting your best value when you're doing BOGO. It's ideal for them to be similar in price so that you feel like your half price item is close to the value of the original first item. And then our collection here is what you're seeing online, what I'm showing you from our in-stock inventory at the warehouse, but there are pieces at the store. So if something sells out and you see that it shows sold out, click into the item to see if it says Magnolias storefront, Norfolk storefront, because if it's at the store, you can call or add a note to your order and request that piece, and then they can make the adjustment to ensure that you get your BOGO deal. If you have to buy one piece from the warehouse, put it in your cart, check out, and tell us which one you want from the store. So now that I've made a mess out of their nicely organized trays, I'm going to throw it all back in here.
What is new, Amy?
Remember to tell you about these before we end today also, because it's a very fun, exciting combination.
I remember to get that.
So
we got a lot to show them today.
We do. We have market trend concepts from market. So one thing I would love to illustrate with art and the whole thing is a trend that is modern. I'm going to call it rustic modern, modern organic. A lot of wood items, woven, rattan, wicker, but deeper toned wood decor pieces paired up with black was a spotted trend both last market and even more heavily this market. So just imagine artwork that is black, brown, and white. It is wood grain furniture. It would be modern shapes, but with rustic finishes. So this bowl, for instance, is a great example because you have a real wood bowl, but it's kind of a modern leaf pattern to it. And if you combine these elements of black and brown with lots of greenery, then you just get this really on-trend vibe of a rustic modern design that is kind of infiltrating every kind of company, from really modern furniture companies showing that color palette with leathers to the more casual companies who would use more woven and wicker and maybe more casual type wood pieces like this lantern. So this would be a less modern version of it, and we're going to do a less modern candle ring to go around it, or ring to go around it, and these would be a more modern version. So that's what we were seeing. I'm going to call it rustic modern or modern organic because modern organic is blending a lot of organic woods and wovens, wicker wovens, paired up with modern harsher elements, and it tones down the harsh elements. It makes, adding the wood makes a room full of black less severe. There you go. That's a good way to put that.
Yes. Yeah, it softens
so
it
it softens the look. So we're doing a lot of different pieces here in our showroom at the store, and we're pairing them up with little plants and little greenery more so than flowery things. So I'm going to do a simple orchid design
Becky,
but not floweries.
Yes. Becky said, are you going to get more teak items? Yes, we did get some teak items ordered.
Like
We're
this
always
bowl.
on the hunt for good teak.
So this is a teak item here, as well as the leaf tray. This bowl is a little bit oval. I think this one has, this is the $114 decorative teak oblong bowl. I don't know if this is the last one that you're going to get this exact piece.
There's only
two
left.
Okay. So the other one I don't have in this room. You'll either get this one or the other one. It is a decorative use only item. This isn't ready for food, but it does have an organic shape to it, and we just added a small little plant accent. Ew, he hasn't got a single oh yeah, here's his tag. Little plant accent in there and this fun little knot. So this is the ghost leaf plant. It's a pre-potted, weighted plant with this realistic, my mom has a plant that kind of looks like this at her house. Realistic leaf to it. And if I add my knot
$19
to the plant's 19. Oh, good. Inexpensive.
Very good.
And
price.
the knot is the Torrance knot for $29.50. It is a resin knot. It looks like metal, but it's actually made of resin. So just something simple like this. If you see where we're going, organic, modern. And then with our teak tray, you could add this fun and funky cast aluminum. Now this is heavy because this is metal. Cast aluminum jack. And that piece is a really interesting topping idea for, it can't just be all about orbs. In fact, I do need the black and white orbs if you want to hand me a couple. Yeah, we have these little $12.50 ceramic orbs that are perfect for this look. Thank you. And you can choose a more bold, modern pattern like this one or this one. Or you can tone it down with something that's like more of a mini print. So this might be a little bit on the prettier side. These might be more on the modern side.
That's the stoneware orb. We have it in 3 colors. We have blue, black, and purple, and different styles in each color.
But
hello,
that's
Janet.
different.
Marilyn's saying hello.
Hi,
Lots
everybody.
of people hopping on. Hello, happy Monday. Good afternoon, not morning.
What time of day is it?
What time is it? I don't even know.
Yes.
And we are giving you a little market recap of the last look that we thought was very, very strong at market.
Yes.
And we'll do some designs for it too.
Black, white, and brown. We're going to call it organic modern or rustic modern. And then our candlesticks here would need a little, this is the one I've been using, lots of different deluxe colored candles on it. You could use your regular white LED. You could use whatever you have at home. That's a 3-inch candle. But this candle holder is only one size. They don't have a second size available for this one for us to carry. And that is also made of cast aluminum, quite heavy. It's also a weapon. And this.
Never know when you need
2 weapons.
$69 last one.
And this style, I don't think we have the other heights of this anymore either. We tried to keep getting them from the company so that at some point I'd have all of the different heights at one time, but we never did. I think they never had.
Well, and I have those at my house.
Yes, so people always see them at Kate's house.
Yes, they're always seeing them, and we tried to get them back in stock, and they wouldn't get them, but anyway, those are mine. I'm putting the link in as Kate's candle holder just so you can see that separately from the other.
So look at how interesting this whole combination gets to be when you put it together, and then it just needs greenery. So
oh yeah, Kathy said, do you remember the black metal loop spheres from a couple years ago? They would go with this look. We've kind of carried a variation of that.
Oh, sure.
Always one of our favorites to design in.
So then it just needs some greenery to go with it. In fact, probably this is a great example. I put this together so easily, you guys. You can do this too. This isn't even a design for the day because it's not much of anything other than 2 of these little bundles here.
Which
2
is
bundles.
The Everyday Life drop-in for $49.
It has this Real Touch sedum spray and that fun pod with some silk and some plastic combination leaves. It comes bundled like this. How much again? $49. Okay, so I put 2 of them in here.
Because she's bougie.
Because this is an extra large jar.
And then how many bundles of the grass?
And 1 bundle of grass. So here's the jar. It is $59.50, called the...
Does it have a name?
I gotta turn this around. I can't read it upside down. It's the medium Merrill. Merit irregular cylindrical vase. So there's maybe,
we also have a large.
Yeah, I was going to say there's maybe a bigger one. They're just kind of haphazard shaped. So it is bundle, bundle, and then one grass pick stuck down the center. You could, I'll show you how it looks with just one piece. If you had this against the wall, you could get by with just one of the $49 bundles and then add the grass to it, and that's how it would look. So that can be done.
I
just
like
liked
the grass. It brightens it up a little bit.
I liked how full it was with both. But that is a cool combination here, because then you get your little bit of green to take the severity out of all this harsh black metal. But black is a great punch color for your space. It's not a color, but it adds that punch to any room when you put black frames on pictures. When you add black artwork, black decor into your room, it really gives it the finishing emphasis.
Can you put that candle holder upside down? That probably the metal lantern one, not the one. Probably
this
she's
one?
wondering about that one.
Oh,
do something in it. I think you could. You could even do a floral design in that holder, more as like a mini plant stand than a candle holder too, which would be very cute.
I don't know.
What about your ghost plant?
I don't.
An idea.
Oh,
he's just a little big, but it actually looks fine.
Yeah, I don't think I have. Is there any other smaller pot over there? We have a lot of little potted things.
What about this fern?
Keep going and look at that. This one, if you were to turn
this
it,
one's probably bigger actually.
Yeah, that is bigger. Kind of suspends though. It looks funny that it suspends. It actually doesn't have all the same. It won't stand straight.
It doesn't have felt dots.
It does have dots on the bottom, so you would see those. I think it's more. I do really love this one. More upright like that.
Sharon said, Kate, Amy's trying to say a pop of color. I added the inflection, but that's how I feel like you're saying it.
I said
She's
something similar to that. I said similar to that.
She yells at me all the time.
Somebody's going to call me out.
Yeah, you have to.
Okay. So let's arrange some of these things back here. The candle holder, this large black metal candle holder, that's what it's called, is $42.50. This one, again, well, I don't know. Kate's got
I had dropped the links to all of them right above, and you can also just search metal candle holder, and they popped right up for me.
Good. So then all of these things look amazing in that kind of style. We're going to design for that style. I do have featured behind me a combination of garlands. Not that a garland is a really modern feature, but I do like the basic green look of this garland in combination, twisted together. So let me show you, because this is a simple, easy to do if you have like an area that just needs some green. I'm not trying to think, what is a good spot where we would normally use garlands? Aside from the obvious, like top of your kitchen cabinet, on your fireplace, it could run down your fire.
Woven down a dining table. Entryway table is where I put mine usually.
Sure.
Over an arching mirror or round mirror. There's a lot of different things.
So the reason I like these together is because the little New England boxwood piece is very dense, and that's plastic. This is a fabric leaf, but look at how much more olive it is.
That one's UV, isn't it?
It might be. Like, it's not going to be bright and in your face. This is a very subtle ivy that has nice printed veining on the leaves. So it's a little bit more of an advanced look. And that, when you roll them together, the airiness of the ivy breaks up the solidness.
And this is our only UV garland this year, requested by a customer, which is why we brought it in. It's 70 inches long, $22, the ivy garland. Actually, it doesn't say UV in the title. I thought it was UV. Does it say UV on the tag? Can you read it?
This is not the UV one. I think we
okay.
have a different one.
Okay.
This is the regular one.
$22.
I think we have a UV also.
I thought we did.
So basically, I like them twisted together. They're both inexpensive, and you can use them in different ways later if you disassemble the twisted pieces. So there's that idea. I am always liking greens in my house, especially, when we really get happy about greenery is after Christmas, when you take down all your garlands. Having some good greens around that are non-seasonal is a very good choice after your Christmas pine comes down. So there's always good reasons. Beautiful fern wreath back here. We're going to design on a fern wreath next. This one I am not using for my design, and it's not a shaped one. It's a pre-made base for $59 that comes with these tufts of angel vine. This little thing, natural picks of little twigs.
This is the full fern wreath.
And then you really want to lift and separate all these pieces.
Yeah, around a doorway. Love the ivy. Terry says, "Hey Barbara, how are you? Is anyone watching from Alabama today?
What's
My
happening?
husband's in your neck of the woods."
Oh, did he go to Alabama today?
Yeah.
How?
He's in Chicago right now, but he's going to Alabama.
I didn't know that was today.
That is today. He left at 5 this morning and was sure to wake me up to tell me goodbye. So I woke up at 5 a.m.
How long is he gone?
He'll be back Wednesday night.
Just a short trip.
Yeah, super short.
Okay. Is he training people or is he getting trained?
He is doing an audit of another branch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big boy job.
Sounds
It's
not
so
fun.
official.
Sounds not fun. Same little drop-in bundle.
So adult of you.
Is also perfect for this little picture. I have this at my house. I really like it. It is a perfect example of a modern item.
Guess what?
The Columbus.
There's only one left online. There is 2 at the store though, so we need to get some from them. $42.
Columbus picture. So when that sells, remember there's more of these at the store. It is a matte finish or satiny finish. It's the perfect size and shape. It's very easy to do drop-ins in small spaces. I use it on my kitchen island. Occasionally it kind of floats around, but that's one spot that I like it. So that is another great piece that works well with our organic modern design today. So if you're just joining, organic modern or rustic modern, 2 catchphrases for a combination of black, brown, tan, wood grains. Leather would work in this scenario. Pair some white up with it, use some modern patterns, and you have a hot, trendy look right now. These little guys we've been showing, and they are perfect for this look as well. I did find out today that our special buy that ends tonight fits in here. You have to get it just right to make it go in here. You have to go down from the bottom.
It is down from $52
Like
down to $39. So every week I pick a new item for the special deal, and it is done on Tuesday. So tomorrow morning, once I get to work, you're going to see something different as the special buy. This is your last chance to get it.
It does not fit. I don't think it fits in the small one. And can you get me the New England candle ring?
Yes.
Oh,
he's in Sue's area. I think he's like going.
It does go in the little one. I didn't think it would. Oh. So there you can see it in both of these lanterns. Hey, the trick is you got to go in from the bottom. Why did they take it away? I like all my candle rings left in here. The New England candle ring.
Might have sold.
This candle ring here, I love that with these lanterns. It fits nicely in both of them, and it would go around this.
It is gone.
It is? Oh,
yeah.
Never mind.
Krabby Patty.
Is there any at the store?
They took my sample. Yeah, it sold. That's the point, Amy.
Okay, well, you know what? Write down something. We got to get some green candle rings.
Oh, I have it. Should I show?
We have a new green candle ring.
Should I tease them? It's not online yet.
Oh.
Do you want me to show them? I don't want to be mean. And be like,
I don't know. There's stuff coming in.
Okay,
I don't know what's good and what's not good.
To tease you, but we do have a green everyday candle ring that is here, but I have to put it in the system, and I'm sorry.
So you have to wait till tomorrow, maybe. Maybe tomorrow.
I'm gone.
Where are you going tomorrow? Why are you leaving me tomorrow?
Oh my gosh, you're fine.
I'm not going to be here either.
Why are you here?
I'm leaving at 2. Are you gone for the live? Like I'm by myself? Is that what you're saying?
Panic.
Sharon! Where's Sharon? I'm going to need Sharon's help.
It's just one of those weeks, and it's 4th of July week. So
it is.
A busy week. We have a lot of stuff also. Every year for 4th of July, we're like, oh, we don't have anything planned. This year we have like 4 different events we need to get to in 2 days. So
you do?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
I was just hoping to go to Leah's house and watch the fireworks from her yard.
I was too, but we have stuff like constantly. So and I got to get over to Big Bang Boom because Big Bang Boom in Norfolk is huge.
We're gonna wear our.
We said yes. We love teasing. Okay, I'll go grab it.
We're gonna wear our sparkly cowboy hats. So if anybody's local, you're gonna find Kate and I with sparkly cowboy hats at the Big Bang Boom event. Okay, this thing's coming out of the package, guys. This is a moss vine that I love, love, love. Everybody loves this moss vine. We are using the moss vine. We are using maybe some Queen Anne's lace. And we're going to use orchids in this design. White, gorgeous white orchids. I need 3 of them. We're going to use the smallest allium. Oh, it does go in there.
As my French tour guide would say in Japan, ho ho ho. That's literally what he said. He was so French. It was hilarious. This will be online soon. This is an ivy oh, I took my microphone off. This is an ivy candle ring going online soon.
Look at us, we match.
Crap.
I just noticed that we were stripes today.
Who was okay? So Marion, that was in the store. New York State is where they came from. I should grab my microphone. Marion came from New York State. Her daughter surprised her
with her family on Saturday.
With her family.
There's a post
from
in the VIP.
New York State. They didn't even have family here. They came for us. That was crazy. My mind's still blown about that. Anyway, thank you for coming. And she came from New York State. Can you believe that? That's wild. Anyway, her daughter and I were talking. Heather, right?
Heather.
And
hi, guys.
She was saying, we were talking, and she was saying something about how her mom and her will accidentally match. And I was like, oh my God, that happens all the time. All the time. I don't know what is happening. Where we'll wear the same thing. So we're both wearing shorts and a striped shirt.
We are.
And white tennis shoes. Jeez. So anyway, that's hilarious. Okay, ivy candle ring going online soon. It's not in the system yet, but we will be working on it.
Also very inexpensive little candle ring. It's not going to be very expensive.
Yeah,
so I'm taking our fern wreath, which is, the price of the fern is $64.99. This will not be an inexpensive design, let me warn you, because we're starting out at $64.99. The reason,
she picked
the most expensive one.
Real touch fern, of course.
Yes,
so
this is the natural feeling fern. Well, if I put these realistic orchids in it, you just really want a high quality base. So I'm going to use this fern and lift. I'm lifting all these pieces up, which is why I just pulled one out. It's also in an angel vine base, which is the easiest thing to design into because you can just poke into the angel vine base and everything will stay in even if you don't glue it. If you leave the stems long enough, you could just insert them and not glue. So that's a DIY tip if you want to do this idea at home. I know a lot of you show me on the VIP page how you've done ideas that I've demonstrated and you've either put your own spin on it or executed them perfectly. You guys are so good at designing. Look how much fluffier that is when you get it all shaped out, whether you're hanging it or laying it on the table. But what I want to do is design this up a little bit and then use it as a candle or a lantern ring centerpiece idea. So I'm gonna have to give Kate all these tags because I did not have time to add these up. We had stuff going on
Great
today.
minds think alike, Pat said.
Yes.
Leah said, my daughter and I do the same with colors and patterns. Isn't that funny? How does that even happen? Out of all the things we could, if we were wearing a Magnolias shirt, well, whatever. That we wear that a lot, but
when it's other things, it's unusual.
Very specific. Very funny.
So we're gonna do 3 orchids. This is a semi. Yikes.
Oh, that would be our U-line boxes.
Okay. So these are not real touch.
That is the forklift.
Are these real touch? They feel like they're real. They're in between fabric and real touch. They're slightly real touch.
I'm gonna go tell them the truck's here.
Yeah, nobody's watching, but it's a busy day. Mondays are hopping around here. We are never bored at the warehouse. There's so much going on all the time. Moving and shaking.
On it.
So I am just going to use half of this garland here. So let's find the middle.
Are these your tags? Can I start adding them?
Yes, please do. I wrote one thing down and then here's the rest of them.
Okay.
So if I cut this in half, that will help us not have the whole garland's $20.
Jana said, my daughter and I do that too. We also sometimes buy the exact same clothing item and we're not even shopping together.
You know, my friend and I used to do that. I would laugh because it would be weird things like we both went to Target and bought an initial keychain with our initial, but it was the same keychain. We bought the same shade and brand of lipstick. We bought the same purse. Those are the top ones that come to mind. We had actually created the same passwords.
You two were like,
isn't that weird?
Sisters, though.
We created the same password. That's pretty specific. So then when she passed away, I like, okay, let me take a guess at how to get in some of this stuff. And I was right.
Yeah.
Okay, this is an awesome addition. So I'm just going to take both ends and just lightly loop it around, and we're going to glue the cut end in. Ooh, we want it to be wild and crazy, so we don't want to tuck it down in there. We just want to make sure it's secured. I think I'm just going to put this one in with a wire so that I don't have to bury it down in there. The wire can go in and let it suspend a bit.
Sharon, hello. I think I already said hello.
So it's kind of a live design, kind of a
style
report, style
Yes.
recap.
We like to do those, especially because market it really is reinvigorating for us to get inspired by all the beautiful things they do. So definitely exciting to have all these new inspo.
Ooh, just adding that, even if you just hang that on your wall.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that interesting? That mossy thing is all faux moss and faux branches, but it is a really good look. Okay, then we're going to put 2 of these in. These are also not the least expensive items in the world, but they're unusual and weird, and that's why this is going to look good. Allium are what they are. We have more than one size. This is the smallest one, and there's a bigger one, like a floor vase kind of large piece. If you have some kind of big floor drop-in that you need to make, there's the large version, which is a great candidate for that structure use.
I love that. Yep, Pat said, my friend and I do the same thing. You're very lucky to have a friend like that. Link on the garland. No problem. Let me see. Is it the moss garland? I'll find it.
The garland is going quick.
Actually, here, do I have the tag in front of me?
And Kate was making fun of me at market because I kept picking mossy, twiggy, viney things.
Did you see the photo of Mom with the twig wall? Mom, I do not have a tag for you.
I know. It's over here. It's in the bottom of here.
Okay.
So then, yes, she said I have a lot here, but you know what? Today I
does.
was digging and the quantities are very low.
Yeah, but you got options.
But we were buying for spring.
There's
so
not nothing.
I'm going to have to add some twigs. That's all there is. By spring, there could be nothing.
Okay, yes, the Moss Earth Bendy Garland is what that one's called. I am dropping a link right now.
So we're kind of moving in the direction of the ferns. I laid the allium stems to follow. We're following the direction it already came with. And we should be able to pop in these orchids now easily in between here. Be a little asymmetrical. Orchids naturally follow a swirl as well. Beautiful orchids. Nice. I love orchids. Okay, let's do... I was going to put 3 orchids in. Do I just need 2?
I always like 3, but...
It's a little too balanced if I just do 2 and 2.
Yeah.
So we're going to put 2 in a group and then 1 over here, which will make it a little asymmetrical, and that'll be nice. Ooh, sweet.
So glad you're still shopping for twiggy things, so Sharon.
We're going to get twiggies, Sharon. We're going to get the twiggies,
So many
even if I
twiggies.
have to fight Kate over it.
It's a lot of twigs, you guys.
But
It's a
they
lot
like
of
twigs as much as I do,
No,
Kate. You know
everyone
it.
loves twigs. There's nothing wrong with twigs. I'm just saying we don't have to have every twig option. That's all I'm saying. Maybe just like a few twig options.
Twigs go with so many different kinds of
Crazy woman.
designs.
Yes, they really
Okay,
do.
I don't think I need the Queen Anne's lace that I have laid out. There is an option to add more, but I'm just going to let the allium do the job of the wispy. You could add the Queen Anne's lace. So let's just quit while we're ahead with that. And then you've got
Yes,
easy,
thank you.
easy. Okay.
Got it. Is
Level.
that everything?
The level is easy.
You know what? Can I have your phone? Here.
And this was the half. You had the half of that. Yep. Okay.
Yes.
So then our look
That
here.
is the price of half, or I need to divide
That is the price of half.
Okay, cool.
Our look here could easily be hung. I should put a hanger on it, actually, to make sure that the hanger is an option if you want to use it one way for a while on the table and then hang it up later. But what I really wanted to do was just put it on a book. Where's my books? I had some books. I lost my books. And elevate my lantern a little bit with a handy-dandy Reader's Digest book.
This is $176.50.
And then this is the lantern called the Hopewell in black. $176.50. Okay, is that what you said out loud?
$176.50. Yes,
Okay.
I need a name.
This big piece.
Jennifer said there's nothing wrong with good twigs.
See, everybody comes to my defense, Kate.
No.
You should have.
Carol said, love the twiggies.
You
Love
underestimate.
moss and twiggy stems and butterflies, Karen said. Fun
Exactly.
and whimsy. Yes, this wreath is refreshing. Should we call it the refreshing wreath?
There, how
That's
about
a
that?
Good name.
Okay, how
Who's
do you
got
like
it?
that? We are showing it here with the Hopewell lantern, a couple of candles.
Refreshing wreath. I like that. It is. It's refreshing, new.
And also organic modern.
Everyone says more twigs, so I guess I just need to shut up about the twigs.
So we should make another shirt that says more twigs.
Yeah, need more twigs.
You know what that makes me think of?
I love twigs.
That Saturday Night Live skit where Will Ferrell is on the cowbell. You know, more cowbell.
More cowbell.
That's what that
famous
makes.
skit.
That makes me think of more cowbell.
That's hilarious. Literally, yeah.
Okay, we got it. So we're calling it the refreshing
More
wreath.
twigs.
176. Now, if you like them, if you're new to Monday Live Design Days, we don't have, this is an inventory item in the warehouse. I just made it. And because we won't put it into inventory in the near future, you place your order by either emailing us, Facebook messaging us, or is there another way? Adding an order comment. $176.50.
$176.50.
Because it's not a product. So you have to ask for it by name or by screenshot. And then also don't comment here that you want one. Someone might miss it. It's best to just make sure you message us separately
Yes,
to
so
get that
email
going.
or DM.
There we
I
go.
love email. If you want to email us, I'll drop the email in the...
It probably could also sit in a tray. If you had a large tray, let me tell you how
Hey,
big.
Grandma is back from the Black Hills, South Dakota.
Yeah.
Beautiful white flower in the ditches. Finally, Grandpa made a U-turn on the highway.
To see a
She
flower.
got out to look at it. It was a poppy, but the stem was thistle-like. I did not pick it.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
So there was no
This
traffic.
is
That's
24 by 8 inches deep, so it's quite deep. If you want to note the, oh, I have the thing.
You have the thing.
24 by 8. I don't have a pen. So that is basically the bulk of the span. These little pieces will stick beyond 24, but majority is 24, and then it's nice and tall at 8 inches deep.
And that was the Hopewell,
Okay,
and the
the
leaves were all
Hopewell.
dropped, and you have 20 minutes.
Exactly, 20 minutes.
Okay, so again, the refreshing wreath, $176.50. Send us a message to order yours. Email is great. I dropped an email. It is sales@magnoliasonline.com.
She's got it.
I got it. Kayla
Okay.
will be watching that today.
Yet another item that is going to get made today is going to be a succulent bowl. Now, you can't get more organic modern than succulents.
Yes.
That's for sure.
You can just, yeah, that's fine.
So we're going to use
I'll just
this
start adding them up.
ceramic or kind of almost like cement-like pottery. Heavy pottery piece. We're going to use an Echeveria. That is the cup leaf succulent. Cup leaf succulent.
Do you have a piece of scratch paper I could have?
No, yes, maybe. Here you go. We're going to use this little baby Echeveria pick, a 5-inch. He really does not have a strong color accent. I guess one could say the edges are like a blue-green color. And this little guy is cute. What is he called? Green on green with brown. The finger succulent, that makes sense. Kind of a real touch item. We're going to use half of a bag of Tillandsia. I don't need all of it, but it comes with multiple pieces here. And inside is these little air plants. So, you know, if you kill them like I did, just get one of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plants.
It's very hard to kill an air plant.
So we're using 3 of those,
Have
but we all killed the air plants.
plants.
Because my oldest daughter's wedding, we had air plants as table settings. So from California, I ordered like 1,000 air plants.
Literally.
For real. And all of them are dead. The seeds bush is brown. This is a fun item. And then we're going to weave through it this bendy vine stem, which makes everything look good. This is the 4-foot brown vine. Okay. Are you getting the vision yet? Are you getting the vision?
We're getting a vibe.
So we do sell blocks of foam for $5. Should have got a knife. I don't have a knife, but that works also. And this is the super fine, extra dense foam like the pros use. I'm the pro, that's what I'm using.
Pro approved?
Pro approved. This is the only kind of design. Oh, Kate, write this down.
Oh, me.
The price is going up. We have to order 30 cases. Today. Oh my
Today?
gosh. Yes. Today. We have to order this today. I don't think I told her I needed that. So also we sell, I don't see my bags, my sample bags that I like to keep in here to show you. The sheet moss.
I tell you what.
The sheet moss comes in a nice bag. This is the high quality Super Moss brand that is dyed and preserved. So it doesn't, it sheds a little, but it's not that crumbly, crunchy, pale, half dead looking stuff. This is good moss. And we just need to tuck that in and rip off the excess. Good stuff. I love some nice moss because if you don't cover the whole surface, it's still okay to see the moss. It looks nice. And I never like to cut my succulents if I don't have to. It's a pain to cut them. Their stems are terrible. And you also have to carve a hole through the moss. By the time you do all that and shove that way in there, he does not need glue. He's not going to go anywhere. So let's space these guys out. When they're shorter like this, then I'd probably glue them. But when they're little, or when they have big fat stems, you don't need to glue them sometimes. So then that is kind of like a asymmetrical group of 3. These are going to get put in last. Now we better find our vine a spot. So we're going to need some wire to wire it down, or you can start with the end and wind it around. I think I only need half of this actually. So whatever this item was, hopefully you can tell.
The bendy vine?
Yeah.
The 4-foot natural bendy vine? Yeah.
If I only used half, okay.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
So we're gonna do kind of here. It looks like a good spot to cut it. And we're gonna get it to wind around. This is gonna be kind of however it comes out at your house. If you're designing this, this would be hard to do the same way twice. So when we make these, it'll be close to the original idea.
Grandma said, Marv, my grandpa, also shopped with me in an antique store. I bought a beautiful cut glass relish dish for myself. So beautiful. Marv usually doesn't encourage antique shopping, I suppose, since he's married to an antique.
That's so sad.
Call you antique.
Are you an antique, Mom?
Some of those succulent stems, you would need a bolt cutter. Yeah.
Sometimes they're super sturdy.
And I'm not sure why they do that.
Right.
It's probably for the look of it, but still, goodness.
Okay, and you had some pods for me, didn't you? Did you want me to use the pods?
If you want to use pods, I see. Have either of these been opened?
I think that one looks like it maybe was.
Yeah, it's been opened. If you wanted to throw some pods in, that is what I grabbed it for.
It's an interesting idea, but you guys would have to buy a whole bag if you were going to design with these pods. So if I open this bag, then if we start using it...
It's, oh, I'm sorry, $25 for a whole bag. And I thought, I don't know, can you use one of those pieces? I like when you use the weird things. Everyone gets a weird thing.
So here's what's in the bag. If you want a $25 bag, we have, I don't know how many bags of these left. You get a lotus pod, a bunch of random stuff. The trick will be making other items, making multiples.
Dried
But
natural
this works.
organic mix.
This works. Some kind of pod here that there's several in a bag, so I'm going to go with that one. Because, I got to make more.
40% off.
Is it?
Yep, I'm going to take yours out right now just so we don't accidentally oversell, so you can throw that tag away.
Okay, where did I put the tag? Here. Got it. Okay, that's out.
Yeah.
It matches the container, so I see the point of using it. We can use this tall pod here. Have to just make holes in my moss to get this down into the foam. You could also put a wire in the bottom of the pod to make sure it goes in. What is that noise?
Sounds like oh, it's probably the street cleaner.
At this moment, right now, outside my window, we need to clean the streets.
Yes.
Why?
Shut up, Mom.
It's so loud. Can you hear it?
I don't know if they can hear it. It's not that loud.
Okay.
It's more of a buzz.
Well, it sounds like a mower, but we don't have any lawn, so it's not a mower.
I don't think it's a mower, but it sounds like a street cleaner, if I had to guess, of the commotion today. We are on Norfolk Avenue, which is Main Street, and
yes.
It is definitely quite noisy.
Yeah, it's never quiet.
Yeah.
I would not want to live over here.
Said it's time to switch to data. You know what to do when I switch to data, right, guys?
Is it dropping?
Yeah, they're freezing up. So once I switch, you have to go out and come back in.
Oh my gosh, I've got to call the internet people.
I know, I don't know what's happening every single day, but
I have to go hunt them down. They're not helping.
I'm just gonna do it because we know it.
Not shout out to Aloe.
Shout out to Aloe. Aloe, you're
At this
stinking.
moment, Aloe is not helping. They keep saying there's no problem. I'm going to say 150 people say there's a problem, so
yeah,
there's a problem.
150 every single day are telling me that the internet is not good, so you really should fix that because we pay a lot of money. You know what's so funny? In Japan, their internet service is absolutely ridiculous. We could be in the middle of nowhere and have like 5G.
Oh gosh.
It's wild.
The entire country is 5G.
Oh yeah.
Probably it's Japan. They made the technology.
Amazing.
Did they make the
That is so
technology or
pretty.
did China make the technology?
Yeah, I don't know. Probably a little bit of both.
So
There's like
they
a huge tech conference in Japan every year I didn't know about.
Oh, probably.
Giant tech conference.
So these are going to vary slightly based on these pod shapes. I'm going to...
Oh, it is a truck parked right outside.
Doing what?
I can't tell.
What
Probably
is
messing
happening?
with I'm guessing there's a manhole there, but he is parked right there. So it's just the white noise of the afternoon.
Like it or not.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I switched to data, so you might want to go out and come back in, give that a shot. And sorry about that. You know, if you're local and you work at Aloe, you can fix that for us.
Please
That'd
help
be
us.
great.
We need a tech person who cares.
A tech person who cares, yeah. He doesn't blame it on something else.
Yeah, you know that song, that's country music song. Here's a quarter, call someone who cares. Don't call Aloe.
Don't call Aloe. It does not feel like they care about us this week. Actually, it's been like this for like,
It's been
2
like
weeks?
this since we were gone.
Yes.
Since before we left, yes. It was like this. And
Oh
we're
my
still
gosh.
suffering.
That's good. Never heard. Oh, they don't hear the street background noise. That's good.
Great.
We hear the trucks when they like pull out because it's Nebraska. We got trucks, lots of them, and they'll pull out of the gas station and go blaring down.
She's
the
talking
street.
about like jacked up farm trucks
Yes.
with loud.
Yes. Old
mufflers.
diesel farm trucks. Yeah, they're
All right.
quite noisy. That's what happens. That turned out better than I even could have imagined.
Organic modern. And look at my nails.
Covered in glue.
Oh wait, I forgot 3 pieces of little thingies.
Yeah. Put that in there. Fill her up. Oh, good.
That'll give it a little different
Never
color.
a dull moment, Deborah said. Nope, that's what happens. It's Facebook Live. This is live.
Oh yeah, this is nice because it's a lighter color and
Yeah,
it shows
that
up well.
brightens it. Wow, this could go in our scenic route collection.
It
That's
sure
what she wrote.
could.
It feels lakey.
Scenic
Do you
route
guys
is good.
have any desire for lake and riverfront items? Because I have a vision for a collection next year.
Decor items. She means
Yeah.
pillows, signs, artwork,
Yeah.
themey things, and it could go so far as to be like
It could be
ocean
Yes.
seashell items, or it could be, I don't know, whales items, whale tail items.
whale tail.
Or it could be canoe items. It could be a whale tail item.
Oh my god. I don't know if they need that. But, you know, just a suggestion.
So-
Okay, do we have a name for this? Maybe not a whale tail succulent design, maybe something more classy.
It's a very cool concept.
Oh my God.
This piece is nice and full, and if you want any of the components, they're all in the online store. You would just have to buy the whole bag to get these pieces of mixed product, but hey, they're really good mixed little items.
This is a good little mix. Yeah, so if you order one of these designs, you're going to get a unique assortment
of multiple things, including what seems to be lightweight lava rock or some kind of weird light rocks. These, if they're real rocks, they're so light. I don't understand how they are, what that is.
No idea.
Some kind of imported little combo. So we're going to recap and style this little bowl now on a tray. Which tray am I going to? I'm going to take that one back there.
Right now.
And clean up my mess. That is fun. I haven't made a succulent design in a while, right?
I love succulent arrangements.
Kind of, you have to do that every now and then.
Great price point. It is $74.50.
Okay, we've got it. Did we name it?
Life is Adrift. That's cute.
Life
Modern
is Adrift.
Desert. Kathy said, "Do you know what a whale tail is?" You're saying it enough. It makes me think you don't know. Salt life.
Do. I have a whale tail
gosh.
necklace, I'll have you know.
That's not what we're talking about.
Oh. Well,
I'm laughing so
I'm talking about, yes.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
No, she did not know
Let's
what we were
style
talking
this.
about, and that's why I'm laughing so much. Yes, we have, 10,000 lakes, of course. Someone in that area of 10,000 lakes could probably do that.
Yeah.
But yes, Earth and Sea, I like Life is Adrift. That's cute.
I like Earth and Sea for the concept of this design group next year.
Earth and Sea?
Yeah.
Sounds like Last Airbender.
Oh.
That's what it makes me think of.
Okay, then never mind. Okay.
Because I'm a millennial.
Let's put that in a tray.
Life is Adrift centerpiece.
What can we style this with?
And it's only $74, you guys. Can you measure it too?
Mm-hmm.
While I have my little paper. My goodness. What a Monday.
It's a Monday.
Can you drop a link used? Yes.
It's like 10 by 9. 9 inches tall, 10 inches out here. The little pot is a 6-inch pot. So that's how it gets to be 10 inches. So then we're going to design up this tray with some fun little items in it.
And do note, this is made to order just for you, so send us a message if you would like one of these. Which container is that?
Mm-hmm. Like that, like that. You could put the knot in the tray to keep it short. These glasses are hilarious, by the way. This is one of those, you can lay them either way. I think they just need to lay on a book. They look studious on a book. I mean, a person could even do this and lay them on the book, open book. But that whole item here from the original vendor who created this look, they sell thousands and thousands of that. Believe it or not, if it's not for you, I'm just saying they sell thousands and thousands. So then just some more black and white elements in our brown tray. That's why I like my brown law books, because they are always in style for color.
Ruth, for the Natalie Wood jewelry, it does not show the half off until you check out. Are you seeing, or not until you add it to cart, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So are you seeing it when you add it to cart? I'll go do a little test running here, but
Make
it
sure
doesn't
it's
show
working.
on the products, it only shows when you throw them in your cart.
So all kinds of different things. We also have our brown glass. It's kind of the color of smoky quartz. You can see the color really good there. This piece is $38.50, the Davenport. I'm mixing that in a lot with this black-brown modern combo also, because it's just, they're all modern shapes. There's a bowl that's called the Dubuque bowl. There's this glass vase, and I think there's a third piece.
What is that vase called?
This is the Davenport. I'm looking around the room to see if the other pieces are in here. But the smoky quartz brown color is great with black. And Saturday when we did the walkthrough of the new fall display, this was in the fall display, and I had it laying with a wheat bundle. There's no wheat bundle in here to show you, but the wheat bundle was standing. It's a barley bundle standing in here, and it looked really good with that for fall too. So there is a style tray using our new little succulent design. I'll make more of those for you if you want one. I wonder, does this thing, the special buy of the week, does this item go in that candle holder? I'm curious now.
Which sizzle it out there, and I'll get that candle ring online soon.
Oh, almost, not quite.
Ruth, did you apply pedal points?
Rats.
Because you can only do one discount, so if you applied pedal points, it might have kicked out your BOGO, and you have to re-add it to cart. That
So
could be the
it
case.
does not fit in there. I wish it did. That'd be
The
cool.
second arrangement, it's not a pokeberry, it's just a brown berry. Let me see if I can find that again.
That brown berry came in a little bush. I cut that apart, and all of those pieces were one product, one item. I think those little gray pods kind of make it. It gives you all the extra weird things in there. So the special buy will be $39 through tonight. I think our supplies are lasting. We did have at the store some objects we were sitting on it also. It was called the seeds bush.
Yes.
It's plastic, but it's a soft plastic. Feels a little real touch. We are doing that until tomorrow night, and then Tuesday we will switch gears and have a new special buy of the week. So remember that that's going to be going off the sale. And then other items from our collection here today that I didn't show you that are really fun. And
It's not online, that's why she couldn't even buy
the
it.
seeds bush?
Yeah.
Oh, look at this combo, guys. This is so cool. If you love modern with organic, this combo is perfect. So this little stand is an inexpensive metal planter that is only $22. And the opening in the center of this planter, I just love this fern in here. I should put this in my house. It would match. This is 5 1/4. The cylinder drop-in area is 5 1/4, and this little plant is in a 5-inch weighted plastic pot. So you can't get much better than that. It looks great. You could lay some green moss in there if you wanted to. But I love the softness of this fern. It's kind of a forest fern. It's very realistic looking. And the fern...
Backtracking, Mom, the color of the container.
The fern is $84.50. Yes, okay.
No, the color.
This color is gray. This color, gray.
And the design is $74.50.
Yes.
Did you say 80? It's 70.
74. I said the fern right here is 84. So that's where the confusion has come in.
Yes, okay.
Now the fern, if we're talking about the fern, is $84. The planter's only $22, so this is a $100 situation.
And the glasses, someone asked for a link. Last set online for $25.
We
There's
have
one in
these-
the store, though.
Are you writing all these items down that they need to transfer?
No, I'm not writing them down, Mom. I'm dropping links.
So basically, the
talking so
glasses are
fast.
on their way out the door also. Okay. The fern.
Oh my gosh. Okay, dropping links.
Love it.
Okay, is that all the things?
One more item, and you got this space. Did you get this planter?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I can't find anything.
Is it going missing?
No, I don't know. A lot of stuff's not online for some reason. 'Cause some of, like that seed bush was on fall, and it's definitely every day.
So this is Davenport,
I got the Davenport.
and then this was this little square thing, of which
I
there's
can't find the
two.
square thing.
It's called raised metal planter.
Here, do me a favor. Scan it. There you
Scan it.
go. Yep, scan it.
How do you scan with this thing?
It's a finger scanner. Just press and hold the button.
Oh, there.
There you go.
I don't know how to do
Raised
these
metal
things.
planter stand 22. Got it. That's what I needed.
Yes. So love that look.
That
Very,
is
very
rolling.
modern and classy.
Okay. Thanks for sharing. Love the designs, Connie says. Kathy has the stand. I love it. It is after 1 o'clock, Mom.
Okay.
So if you're trying to do another tray,
We're done.
don't.
Another wood tray. That's the end of them. This is a fun one. So there is lots of beautiful wood trays in our lineup, all shapes and sizes. Some of them have the character and the notches. Some of them are more refined. Just know if this look is for you, we are going to keep carrying black and brown elements. It's never going to go out of style. I just love how it's been pulled together in this new modern rustic decor concept, or
love the wood.
modern organic decor
Yes.
concepts. And then to recap, we were talking about our BOGO collection from Natalie Wood. She has beautiful medallion patterns that she does in both gold and silver, some pearl accents, and some black enamel accents. It's a beautiful line. We're just featuring it as BOGO to reduce some of the stock in the store for space for our new kitchen collection. So that's a great way to grab some gifts for Christmas. I know a lot of you are thinking about Christmas already and stockpiling gifts. I should be also. I have bought, sadly, zero gifts for anyone.
For some reason, For a second ago, it was working, and now it's not. So
we're gonna work on it.
Okay.
Well, that is the lineup for today. Tuesday, remember, we are back at noon on Tuesday, so don't forget to watch us tomorrow at noon. And then on Friday, we plan ahead. We won't be live on 4th of July, and we will let you know what our decision is about Saturday morning. We are likely to not do a Saturday morning live. I think it's just going to be a huge day everywhere, activities and things. We might get lost in the shuffle, and maybe we should go shuffle on to other things that day too. So it will be a short week, I think, won't it? All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining us today. Kate's going to help me with the camera. I just need some help.
Oh, I see what I did wrong.
Are you talking about the jewelry sale?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It wants me to. I see. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do for the BOGO deal. I didn't know I had to do this, but you know,
she's learning something new every day.
I think I did this on an afternoon. The deal, you have to have a discount code. It was working for me because the link that I share automatically applies that discount code at checkout, which I did not reel. So BOGO50. BOGO50 is the code you need to use to get Natalie Wood a half off. I thought it was automatic. I'm sorry, it is not.
So we better make that revision.
Unless you use the link that I just dropped, which somehow automatically applies it for you. Did not know that. So buy one, get one, 50% off Natalie Wood is BOGO50 at checkout.
There you go.
Thank you, Ruth. It took me a second to figure that
So
out.
grab your goodies, and these will be fun little items for yourself or for a Christmas gift. Thanks, everybody. We're going to catch up with you tomorrow at noon. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.